Yo, what's going on? What's going on, good people? Yo, I don't know what I did to change the camera thing on this StreamYard. We're gonna figure this out later tonight though. What's going on? What's going on, good people? Peace and love. Top of the morning. Floss QD, Eddie Kruger, what's going on, my brother? Eddie, I gotta text you. Text me uh after the show in case I forget. I know I gotta get ready for this exam. But hit me up. Um, Come to QB if you can. We got a bunch of grocery boxes, man. We got a bunch of extra grocery boxes today. We're gonna have like 70 something grocery boxes for the people. In Queensbridge Food Distribution Connected Chef. We're doing it today, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, all of us are taking a day off, holiday. Um, I wish, we had some cooked food. We could go outside and serve the people, but not the case this year. We're gonna get back there though. We're gonna get back there with the cooked meals where we can serve people on the actual holidays, people who may be outside, people who, may not have a house, people who may not have family, who may just be outside. We're gonna get back to cooked food and we're gonna be serving the people. I might see if somebody. I got a bunch of freaking lentils in there. I don't make lentils. I gotta learn how to make lentils because I would absolutely make a fucking pot of lentil soup, lentil stew or some shit for some people, and I will go out there tomorrow and serve the people. So yeah, I'm gonna ask if anybody can do that. If anybody knows how to make, I got mad lentils and fucking beans, and those are the things that like I have not been good at making. I've tried a few different times, and it has not come out to my satisfaction, and so I wouldn't give it to somebody else, right? I'm only gonna give what I would eat myself. But I'm always thinking about serving people, man. I'm always thinking about feeding people. I love feeding my community. I love ensuring that they have food. I love being outside with my community, man. People in my community are beautiful. There's some beautiful people in this world, and of course, there are some hurt people in this world. But I'm focusing on the beauty and the love and the truth and all of that good shit, right? But I'm happy Wednesday, happy Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday, guys. I am a bit tired. I didn't get to bed till 5 a.m. I was up preparing, taking some notes from this book. We got a bunch of notes here over the last 12 weeks, a bunch of notes over 12 weeks. I was taking them from this book and putting them on the computer, and just creating like an overview to go over for today's oral exam. I passed yesterday's written exam. We're gonna get into that in a minute. But yeah, man, November 26th, today is Dr. Sebi's birthday. Dr. Sebi's birthday. Let's send love to the spirit of Dr. Sebi because Dr. Sebi helped so many people. Dr. Sebi was a brilliant, great man. I never got the chance to meet him, but because of Dr. Sebi's work, Usha is here. That's why we named her Usha after Dr. Sebi's village, Healing Village in Honduras, Usha Village, right? That is why we named her Usha. Ex-wife was dealing with some stuff, went to Honduras. Dr. Sebi saved her life. She was a month pregnant with Usha. The year prior, we lost two. We had two miscarriages the year prior. And so, yeah. Dr. Sebi, Usha exists because of Sebi's work. And we give thanks, we give reverence to his name, to his honor, to his legacy. Take a moment of silence for Baba, Dr. Sebi. Ashe. Listen, guys. Yesterday was I don't even know yesterday. Yesterday was a beautiful tragedy. Yesterday did not. It was beautiful, man. But some things that were supposed to happen did not happen. All right. And it left me. It actually didn't leave me. It left me a bit like, but it reinforced. Gave me another chance to practice forgiveness, compassion, and grace, mercy over vengeance, over anger, over violence, right? So I'm just fucking grateful, man. This journey is teaching me so much. This journey is revealing so much to me. Mona Love, what's going on? Sefu Sankofa, what's going on? Miko, what's going on? My sister, peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, this journey is teaching me so much, so much growth, so much strength, so much, just so much understanding, man. Like my heart is really filled with love. And even those who are doing things that just a few weeks ago was causing immense pain and anger is no longer causing pain and anger. It's causing sadness and pity, right? Like Mr. T, I pity the fool, right? A lot of pity, man. There are a lot of hurt people out here, yo. Hurt people are hurting people, and that doesn't like age, doesn't matter degrees, it doesn't matter status, it doesn't matter. People are hurt, and what we know is that a lot of people who strive, right now, not everyone, because the world is full of so many different people who do things for different reasons, but a lot of people who focus on academic excellence or social status, they're overcompensating for something else that they're lacking inside internally, right? And they when they say things, they project. There's a lot of shit going on in this world. There's a lot of shit going on in people. So I ask once again that you heal yourself before you bleed on people who didn't cut you, right? If you're not a parent and you're striving to be a parent, heal yourself first in as many ways as you possibly can. And as you become a parent, right, you're raising a child, continue to work on your healing. Don't think that you are there because of any amount of money, because of where you live, because of what you drive, because of however people view you. Know yourself, know what's going on in your heart, be honest with yourself, right? And sometimes people need a mirror held up to them, because sometimes people think, right, they have this illusion of grandeur. They think they're doing everything perfectly and it's always the other person's fault. Sometimes people need those close to them to hold up a mirror and be like, hey, look what you're doing. This is look at the result, look at the consequences of your actions. You're saying this, but this is the result. You're saying you want to do this, but this is what you're producing, right? Young Treyway, what's going on, nephew? Peace and love. What's going on, young fella? Thanks for tuning in to the show on this morning. Got the day off, no school. You're able to tune in. Thanks for tuning in, young king. Sending you love, sending you light, sending you grace and harmony and all that fly stuff. Listen, let's get right to the first segment of the show. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. You are tuned into SR Daily, with personality meets enlightenment. This is episode 506. 506 episodes strong. The road to 600 is we're on the road to 600, on the road to 1,000. Wednesday, November 26, 2025. We're gonna start with the first segment of the day. It is a phrase. Today's phrase of the day, 3 words. It's all divine. It's all divine, because truly it is. Not just when things go how you want them to go, but even when they go how you don't want them to go, how you don't think they should go. You have to trust that you are in God's favor and that everything is always working out on your behalf. You got to trust that shit, even from behind the scenes, even when things happen that cause you pain and that cause those you love pain. You got to trust that process. You got to trust the future pull of your soul and the forward progress of your timeline. You have to trust the future pull of your soul in the future progress, or the progress of your timeline. You got to know that you are moving forward. You are one with the universe, right? Forward progress, always moving forward. And you got to know that victory is sweeter after defeat. Victory is always sweeter after defeat. I never forget Los Angeles Lakers, right? Sports is always a great reference. Los Angeles Lakers lost 2008 to the Boston Celtics. Kobe Bryant cried. He cried. Came back next year. They won. They beat the Magic. Then 2 years later, 2010, they came. They faced Boston again, and they beat the Celtics in 7 games. And like, just thinking about it is giving me goosebumps. Remembering how happy he was after they beat the Celtics. Remembering like Meta World Peace, Ron Artest, my boy, right, from Queensbridge, on that team, hitting that 3. Like, remembering the energy that was in that arena. And I wasn't there, but the energy that you could feel watching those games, specifically that 7th final game. Yeah, victory is always sweeter after defeat. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose a lot. You're gonna lose when you feel like you should win. You're gonna lose when victory was almost certain, right? Things are gonna fall out your hand. Things are gonna slip away, right? But you got to be strong. You have to endure. You have to persist, and you have to remember that for every dark night, there is a brighter day. For every dark night, there is a brighter day. You just got to hold the fuck on, right? It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but this is why we practice. This is why we practice meditation. This is why we, this is why we practice our breathing exercises, right? This is why we seek wise counsel. This is why we sit in silence, right? This is why we learn to pause before we react, before we express ourselves emotionally on impulse, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. All is divine. All is divine. Trust your process. Trust the process. You're always in God's favor. You're always in God's good graces. The universe, like, you're one with it, man. So like, and it's always going forward. It's always ever expanding. So like, yeah, man. Can't nobody take you down. Can't nobody hold you down at all, right? They could try, but no weapon formed against you should prosper. You just got to make sure that you don't cause yourself not to prosper. That's what happens a lot of time. We, because of our emotional triggers, because of our lack of emotional control, we cause ourselves to lose, to not prosper by giving up, by resorting to old behaviors, all of the things, all of the things, all of the things. All right. Let's move right along though to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment needs some news of the day. Listen, I posted it yesterday. We talking about it now. Yesterday I got an 88 on my written exam for brain certification. 88, I passed. I needed an 80 to pass. I got an 88. I was in here. I finished it. I was like, Mona, come press the submit button. I was like, I felt that some of them I had wrong. I didn't go with my first mind, and when she pressed it, I was like, did I pass? She said, you know you passed. And I opened my eyes, I saw 88. I was like, the first thing I said was like, damn. And mind you, if you know me, by no stretch of the imagination am I a perfectionist. I just do shit. I do shit before it's ready. I do shit. So now it's not about perfectionism. With me, not at all. It's knowing that I can get a higher fucking score. Knowing that I've gotten higher scores. I've had 11 exams prior to yesterday, right? And 11 exams, I had 2 questions wrong, right? So I don't know how many questions it has been. It's been like, because it's been 8 on some, 7, 9, 11. So I had 11 exams, 2 questions wrong. 1 exam, I got 8 questions wrong, but it was a lot more questions, 72 questions. But yeah, I was tight at 88. All right, I was aiming for a much higher grade. 6 of the 8 questions I got wrong. I knew I didn't go with my first mind. Like, I looked at my notes, open book test, right? So like, and that's funny because that's one thing. Mona, you said that yesterday on the train. You was like, you don't like open books because sometimes, you know, students go to the open book, they go to the notes, and they don't trust themselves and they get it wrong. You spoke that shit into existence, girl. That's exactly what I did. I'm at the question, like, bunch of questions. I'm like, yeah, I know that. That's easy. Then I was like, wait. I had a thought. I was like, okay, it could be it's 3 answers. It could be 2 of them. Let me look. I'm going back. I'm looking at notes. I'm pulling out the papers. I'm looking at the papers all on the bed. I'm looking. I'm getting up. I'm looking. I'm going through. I'm flipping through. And then I answer 6 of those 8 questions that I got wrong. I just didn't go with my first mind. I should have went with my first mind. I would have got them shits correct. One of the questions, my first mind was wrong. I answered with my first mind, and that shit was wrong. Yeah, that shit was wrong. And then another question, it was just confusing. Like, I could have got it wrong or right. I ended up getting it wrong, of course. But yeah, that one, I was confusing. Like, my first mind was like split. It was like, could be this, could be that. But either way, right? We did that shit, man. I did consider retaking the exam because I could have took it again. The professor said that open book, right? So first try, you got to get an 80 to pass. If you fail, or if you want to retake it the second time, you got to get a 90, right? And so I'm like, okay, I know the answers I got wrong. I could fucking get a 90. I could get 100, right? I considered taking it again. If I would have gotten an 87 or an 89, I absolutely would have took it again. If it would have been an 87 or 89, I would have taken that shit again. But 88 is a good number. 2 infinity symbols, right? 8 plus 8 equals 16. 1 plus 6 equals 7. I am literally Leroy Evans, senior, 7th child. I am my father's 7th and final child. There are 7 letters in both my first name and my last name. LaShawn has 7 letters. Marston has 7 letters. And Sugar Ray has 7 letters. So LaShawn, Sugar Ray, Marston is 7 letters, 7 letters, and 7 letters. And so 7 is also the number for God, number in supreme mathematics for perfection, right? For God and perfection in supreme mathematics. So I'm satisfied with the 88, man. Yeah, it's gonna eat at me. Not too much longer because like I'm really grateful. Because even in the middle of the exam, so I took the exam not too long, 45 minutes or so before I was to jump on the Zoom with my daughter. Didn't see her. Supposed to jump on the Zoom when we do a Zoom every Tuesday. But got an email that Zoom wasn't happening, right? 15 minutes prior to the Zoom supposed to be happening. So that kind of like it fucked with me. It definitely, I took a pause. I expressed myself, right? Talked to Mona, and yeah, man. So I'm satisfied. 88 is a good number, right? Like they said, back in 88, when I was pushing weight, you was a ballerina. I got the pictures. I seen you. Oh man, it's a Jay-Z bar. But yeah, man, I did that shit. Right, we are one step closer to being certified brain coach. Right, one step closer. POTUS lives. What's going on, my brother? One step closer to being a certified brain coach. Today is my final oral exam, 30-minute oral exam, 11 a.m., in which I must demonstrate how I intend to use all that I learned in the Brain Academy during this 12-week certification course. How I intend to use all of this information to help my future clients. Right, I don't have any clients right now. All right, but we're gonna have some future clients. Right, we're gonna start putting it out there. It's so funny how life takes you. Like I never really, but I did though. I did when I considered as a teenager becoming a psychologist, getting my doctorate in psychology. I wanted clients. I wanted to have a practice, have an office, have people come and just help people understand their mind, understanding their behaviors and why they're doing the things that they're doing, and help them forge a path forward, right? And so, yeah, man, we about to be doing that shit, right? Life has a funny way of circling back to your dream and your vision, and I want to serve more people, and so we are going to open up a practice, right? We got a lot to offer. I have a lot to offer. A lot I've been working on behind the scenes as for the last few weeks, as I knew that this date was approaching when I would, be pretty much graduating, be pretty much completing my certification, right? So yeah, man, today is a 30-minute oral exam. Talking is good. I am glad to be talking. I'm glad I'm done with that written exam shit. That written shit gives me anxiety, all right? But talking excites me, all right? Talking excites me because I could talk. I could fucking talk. All right. And I know what I'm talking about. So it ain't no bullshit. I know what I'm talking about. Right. I know exactly how I want to use this on my clients. So I'm excited. I'm beyond excited. I'm like literally breaths away from being a certified brain coach. This shit is crazy. It's absolutely exhilarating. All right. Yeah, man, we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna celebrate today. We're gonna celebrate tomorrow. We're gonna celebrate Friday, and then we're gonna lock in. All right, we're gonna celebrate probably Saturday, and then we're gonna lock in for December. We got some money to raise. Right, I got to launch this fundraiser. I got some people to talk to. All right, need to raise a couple of dollars so we can get some things situated and get the business right, because we launching this shit, man. 2026 is gonna be a hell of a year, baby. Every year is my year, and I hope you feel the same. But 2026 is going to be a hell of a year. I got some shit already lined up for 2027, like 2028, even 2030, even, right? That's how futuristic my mind is. And if you know me, you know I got plans for 100 years, right? Even long after I'm gone, shit is gonna be being executed. But yeah, man, that's our news of the day, right? Let's move right along to our third segment of the day. I should advise you to trust yourself. My apologies. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, you have a spirit of excellence. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Be like Imam Jamil Amin. Be unbreakable. Ashe, brother. Unbreakable. Appreciate you. Maylin, what's going on, my sister in Cuba? Peace and love. What is going on? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Listen, let's move along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, tip of the day. Today's tip is to preach only what you practice. I know we heard the term. People throw it around all the time. Practice what you preach. And I think that has a default problem. Practice what you preach. It's like say it first and then practice it. It's like that's how so many people fall short. No. And I get it. But preach only what you practice. Practice it first. Live it first, right? Embody it first. And then you talk about it. And then you preach it. And then you always strive to live to your own ideal. Strive to live to your own ideal. Alignment is key. Self-alignment is key. You do not want your internal systems to be at war by preaching what other people preach and then trying to practice it, right? Reading a book and then trying to practice it. Again, cool. It's cool to be inspired. It's cool to live to other people's ideals. But what does your soul say? What is the future pull of your soul? What is your spirit saying? Where is your spirit directing you and guiding you? What is your higher mind guiding you? How should you respond in this situation, right? Not how others responded, not not you. Alignment is key, right? So follow your own inner compass. Speak the language of your higher self. Speak the language of your higher self. Follow your own inner compass. Trust your process. Preach only what you practice. Anthony Newells, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Yeah, that's the tip of the day, man. It's real, right? Preach only what you practice, right? I only talk about what I'm practicing, right? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, man, it's deep shit. It's real shit. Preach what you practice, right? That's it. Don't practice what you preach. Don't preach it first. Don't put it out there first. Practice that shit first. Practice that shit first. Practice that shit first. And then you make the blueprint. And then you talk about the shit. And then you put it out there into the universe. And then you preach it and you stand on the fucking mountaintops and you exclaim it and you let people know this is what we're doing. This is where I'm at. This is what's going forward. Red Roses, what's going on? What's going on? Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. Today's fourth segment, as always, is the build of the day. In today's build, we want to talk about how grace, compassion, and mercy are greater than justice. Grace, compassion, and mercy are greater than justice. Yes, people have done things that have caused you pain. This is true. People have done things that have caused you pain, but remember the four agreements. It's not about you. Do not take it personally. All right? Don't take it personally. More often than not, if not almost all the time, people's actions have nothing to do with you. They are projections. They are compensations, overcompensations, right? They are just, they're about them. They're about them and their ego and the shit that they need to do. What happens obviously is that we get tied up with people, right? We get tied up with people through creating children, through just blood ties, right? Family, parent, sibling, child, right? So things impact you. People do things that the things that people do impact you, but you have to remember that it's not about you. So do not take it personally. Yes, there are some situations where you could vengeance, right? Vengeance. I seek vengeance. But know that vengeance will only beget more vengeance. Violence only begets more violence, right? What you think of others will be thought of you, right? People do something to you, cause pain. You forget that you did something to somebody else, maybe in a completely different way, but you did something to somebody else, and they forgave you. They extended you mercy and compassion, right? So like, pay that shit forward. Pay that shit forward. You've been given mercy, compassion, and grace. So pay that shit forward. And it's easy to extend people grace when they barely did anything to you. It's hard to extend grace when they did some shit to you that really like caused you and people you love pain, right? But that's when you're supposed to exhibit it more. That's when you're supposed to be more grace. The moment that you could be like, is when you're supposed to breathe. And right now, as I breathe, is a heart in my eyes. So a heart. It's crazy because there's more love, more joy, right? More love, more joy, more compassion, more grace, more mercy, right? More forgiveness, more understanding. More forgiveness, more understanding, coming from the perspective that hurt people, and the people who are causing you pain, they're hurt. The people who are causing your loved ones pain, they are hurt. Even if they're their loved ones, right? They are hurt. Hurt people, even when they don't know that they're hurting people. That's how that thing works. Hurt people, even when they do not know, when they are not aware consciously that they are hurting people, that they are causing pain. They do not know that they are causing pain. That's when you, the person who is more attuned to the frequency of God, more attuned to the frequency of the divine love, right? Of cosmic galactic consciousness. You are more attuned to that. If you're hearing this message, if you're on this frequency, you are more attuned to that frequency, to that vibration, right? To that wavelength. And so you have to admit that. You have to put that shit out there. You cannot allow people's actions to get you to get out of your fucking comfort zone. Not your comfort zone, to get off of your frequency, to get off of your high horse. No, don't let other people's actions determine how you show up. You show up how you show up. Integrity, right? Integrity. Don't treat people how they treat you. Treat them how you want to be treated, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of them treating you like shit, even in the face of them neglecting you and neglecting those you love dearly, right? Even in the face of that, extend love, extend grace, extend compassion, extend mercy, You have a choice in everything, and everything that you put out will come back. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when you put the energy out there, the energy is going to come back to you, one way, shape, form, or another. So what energy do you want coming back to you? Do you want the energy of vengeance to come back to you? So now, again, like, you don't have no control over like small thing becoming a big thing. Is in the eyes of the divine, right? It's all the same shit. And so like somebody did something, big thing, you match it, do a big thing. Now you do something to somebody else, small thing, now they match it and take it further, and now they do a big thing. Do you want that energy? I don't want that energy. So like I'm crying, I'm holding it in, and I'm literally just expressing love. These people are in my prayers every morning, they're in my meditations, right? When I speak about them, I express hurt, but then I get back to love and compassion and grace and fucking harmony, right? And the ultimate goal, focus on the ultimate goal. What is your ultimate goal? In every situation, with every interaction, what is your ultimate goal? So be mindful of the energy that you emit, because it will come back to you tenfold, 100-fold even, right? Be bigger and better, not than the other person, but be bigger and better than you were previously. You're not comparing yourself to others. Oh, I'm the bigger person. I'm bigger than this person. I'm choosing this. No, I'm bigger than who I was yesterday. Yesterday, the me 5 years ago, right? And even I was on this path, but 5 years ago, I would have responded differently. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it would have been a whole different thing, right? But I'm grateful for growth, because I not want to go to prison. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody, right? I really just want love and peace and joy and harmony and laughter and good times and good vibes. Life is too quick. It happens too fucking quick, right? It's not so short. Life is long, but it happens quickly. It goes by quick if you're not paying attention. If you're focused on all the negative things, if you're focused on low vibrational shit, it's going to go even quicker. You're going to miss so much beauty, so much love, so much light, so much abundance, so much possibility that you are letting slip through your fingertips, because you're focusing on the shit that you can't control. You're focusing on getting revenge. You're focusing on how this person hurt you. You're focusing on what they deserve. Oh, everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves grace. Everybody deserves compassion. Everybody deserves mercy. Right. And I know people like to quote Rick Ross, God forgives, I don't. Yeah, that's cool. Then you won't be forgiven. And we've all done things, said things that were hurtful to somebody, right? In that even if they didn't forgive us, the Most High did, because we're still here. We've all done things that life could have went a completely different way. So yeah, God forgives and you don't. Up your frequency. Up your frequency. Up your frequency. Right? So be bigger than you were yesterday, man. Be the bigger person than you were yesterday. Be bigger than previous you. Because if you can think it, you can do it and be it. So if you can think love on the highest level, if you can think God source energy, right, purified, then you could do that shit and you could be that shit. You could literally be a living, breathing, walking, talking example of God, pure love energy, the highest vibration of humanity on the planet. You can be that. You can be that example. You might not want to be that example, and that's okay. Everybody got different ambitions. Everybody got different things that they're striving for. But just strive to be better than you were yesterday. You should not be responding to things today the same way you were yesterday, the day before that. Right, brother, what's going on? Peace and love. Oh man, I don't remember the quote. Oh man, you gotta type it so I can see if I can remember it. It should just be flowing. It should is literally is channeling, it's sauce. I got notes, right, but there's no quote written. It's that's just frequency. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for that. But listen, guys, that is our show for today. Sefu says stay on script. Stay on script. Yo, I appreciate you, brother. I love you. Listen, I'm going to go get a light exercise in, shower, and then get ready for this exam. Oral exam, 11 a.m. to 11:30, about 11:30, 11:40. Oh, Rick Ross quote, God forgives and I don't. That's what Rick Ross said in the song. But yeah, man, yo, listen, I love you guys, right? If you're in Queensbridge or can get to Queensbridge and you want some groceries, we got grocery boxes, right? We got a bunch extra. We got, for our regular families, 47, but then we got like another 25, 30 boxes that we'll be giving out today. I'm super excited. I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? We don't take holidays off no more, so we'll be here tomorrow. Please do join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live, SRDaily, where personality meets enlightenment. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.